Hey, what's up? It's Todd, and today I'm going to tell you the very simple two-part formula to getting laid constantly, continuously, in abundance, with the girls you want. Basically, the two-step formula to having the amazing sex life of your dreams. Sounds amazing, right? But I'm going to delay that just a second, because in order to do that, I want to tell you kind of a story. I want to tell you about two types of students that I get on a regular basis that's going to illustrate exactly why this formula works. So type number one student that I get is the guy who was not very successful with girls, and then he learned pickup. So he learned to go do approaches before he learns to do any of the later game things, before he learned to truly be attractive to women or communicate with women. And so he's very, very good at the open, very, very good at the start of the interaction, but not so good when it comes to relating to girls, not so good when it comes to comfort, not so good when it comes to relationships, that kind of stuff. His deal is he learned how to put himself in front of a lot of girls in a fairly positive way, but he never learned how to be a truly attractive person, and so his results are a bit limited. And this guy is definitely very teachable, especially he's teachable because he's willing to take action. He's gone out and done cold approach, but his learning curve is not the fastest because the things he has to work on are fundamental things in his behavior and habits and understandings. Student number two that I get a lot is the guy who has been successful with women but never really learned to cold approach. Maybe he was in a frat in college, maybe he was popular in high school, he was an athlete, that kind of thing. Maybe he learned to do like online gaming, got in front of girls that way, whatever. He learns to meet some girls, and he's had some success with women. He's had maybe some long-term girlfriends, maybe he's even been married and divorced. He has experience with girls, but he never learned to do cold approach. And his deal is, when he gets actually on good, intimate terms with a girl, when a girl gets to know him, she gets very, very attracted. She really likes what she sees, and things go really, really well. The problem is he's not putting himself in front of a lot of girls because either, it just isn't happening naturally in his life, and he never learns to approach, and so he can't autonomously make it happen. He has to wait and hope that a girl he's interested in gets introduced to him by friend to friend, or gets hired at his job, or happens to join, I don't know, some other activity that he's in. So his scope is very, very limited, but he's very attractive to the women that meet him. This guy I love getting as a student because I can teach him to cold approach really, really fast. And all of a sudden, he's going to have massive abundance because once the girls get to meet him, then he's going to get tremendous results. This guy's actually much easier to teach and much easier to get great results than the guy who has learned cold approach but hasn't learned to be attractive yet. But what you ideally want to be in game is the combination of these two, okay? And so that leads me to the ideal formula for being good at game, which is attractiveness plus what I call plausible access. Attractiveness plus access, right? You are an attractive person when girls meet you, and you are in situations where you're around girls, or better yet, you have the skill of putting yourself in situations where you're around girls, which means the optimal formula is this. Game is as follows. Game is be attractive and know how to open. Be attractive and know how to do the first 60 seconds of the interaction properly. If you can do those two things, the sky is the limit. You're gonna have abundance. You're gonna have all the girls you could ever possibly want in your life. And so when you look at game, that really is the formula.